Hello, my lovely sunshiners. I just wanted to share with you a technique called STOPP. And it's a CBT tool to calm your mind in 60 seconds. If you're feeling overwhelmed, or when you're feeling overwhelmed, or when you're just feeling a bit anxious, or, when you're going into a meeting, when you're going to take your driving test, when you're going to sit an exam, any time that you feel overwhelmed, before your thoughts start spiraling out of control, I want to show you a simple CBT tool that can bring you back to calm in under a minute. And it's called STOPP technique. And it's saved me and my clients more times than I can count. It's a very good tool to have in your toolbox. We all know that when anxiety kicks in, it's like your brain's gone on autopilot. And they're running around, oh my God, something's happening, something's going to do, and all this kind of stuff. And your body reacts before your mind can catch up. Your hands are sweaty, your heart's going, you feel like you're going to be sick or that you're going to faint. But the STOPP technique helps you to pause that spiral and respond with intention. It really is powerful. Might only be tiny, but it's powerful. So, STOPP stands for S is for stop, T is for take a breath, O is for observe. What am I thinking or feeling? P is pull back. What's the bigger picture? Because when you're in anxiety, you just focus on what's there. And then there's another P on the end, which is practice what works. What can I do now? So I'll give you an example of how this works. So imagine you're about to give a presentation and you feel that panic rising. I've done this quite a few times when I'm just going to go on a call to talk to somebody, especially if it's somebody new, and I feel that the anxiety rising within me. And this is what I do. This is exactly what I do. When this anxiety is built, and I can feel it coming, because you usually feel it in your chest and stuff first, your heart starts racing, your hands are a bit sweaty. So when this happens, I want you to stop. Just stop what you're doing and pause and taking a deep breath. Observe, what are you thinking and feeling? At that moment, for me, it'd be something like, am I going to forget my words? Am I going to make a fool of myself? Is this person even going to show up? So I start talking myself through them, and then I start answering those questions with, why would they not show up? Why would I forget my words? And trying to make it feel better in that way. Then think about the P. So pull back. What's the bigger picture? The bigger picture here for me would be that, I'm going too far in the future. So I'm thinking about things that might happen, things that might not. There might be a reason if people don't show up. It's not always about you and what's going on. So think about what the bigger picture is, and, why you're thinking and feeling that way. And then the next P is, what can I do right now? And the thing that you can do right now is you can get your fingers and do this. And I know that might seem silly, but it will take your mind off your anxiety. And also, while you're doing this, taking some deep breaths. And again, and you'll notice that things start to calm down. I've taught my clients how to use this STOPP technique, and they've used it in work meetings. They've used it when there's been a family conflict. They've used it when they're in social anxiety moments. It's a technique that is really quick and it can be used anywhere and it can give you that really quick reset. It's a tool that also creates space between a reaction and a response. And that space is where, the freedom lives. So just going into that and thinking about this stop can really help you to come back to the moment, and you're not going to react to it. You're not going to be forgetting your words and all that kind of stuff, because it gives you that bit of freedom. So if your anxiety or your overwhelm or whatever it might be is getting too much and you want to learn some more tools like this, my 6-week therapy program is CBT based and trauma informed, and it's a gentle, structured space to learn emotional resilience. There's no rush, there's no we do this, we do this, we do this. Although it's structured in a way that works around you. And if you're more into wanting to, instead of it being a therapy base, doing it more of a coaching base, then we can focus on mindset shifts and self-trust and all that kind of thing. If any of that is interesting to you, then you can look at the links below. You can scan the QR code that'll take you to my website. There's loads of ways that you can get in touch with me. Even if you just want to have a talk, I can put the link in for you to have a free chat with me. You can email me, whatever it might be. But give that a go. Next time you're feeling anxious, give the stop technique a go and see how you get on. I shall see you all again soon. Bye for now.